Saturday, December the 30th, 1972, from the Gator Bowl in Jacksonville, Florida. Today on ABC's Wide World of Sports, it's the 28th annual Gator Bowl Classic, featuring the University of Colorado Buffaloes versus the Tigers of Auburn. And high above the city of Jacksonville, Florida, is the Goodyear blimp. And in the foreground, winding its way around the city of Jacksonville, the historic St. Johns River. And here in the Gator Bowl itself, fans from Auburn and Colorado have jammed their way in, 72,000 strong, to watch this first meeting in football history between these two schools. Well, and here we go. The first time that these two teams have ever met in football, and the game is just about ready to go. Auburn 9-1, Colorado 8-3. Short kick coming down to the 5 or 6 yard line. Ozell Collier back to the 15. And he's buckled, keeps going, and goes to the 25-yard line. This is the only meeting. First and 10. This is Davis getting about 3 yards before he is upended on the far side of the field. Second down, about 7 yards to go. We've just gotten underway with the 28th annual Gator Bowl in Jacksonville. Johnson on the keep. Here's Davis, trapped. Nice defensive move by Bill Luca, number 52.
They just do it collectively.
John Keyworth is split out wide to the left at the top of your picture. Just out of frame. On the draw, Charlie Davis. Knocked down by Danny Sanspree, number 93 of the team. David Langner, number 28, is back in the single safety spot. Driving kick, fair catch called for by Johnny Simmons, number 27, and Tom Gossam, number 49, is the wingback. Straight ahead power with Henley, and boy, he is hit hard after he gets about 1.5 yards. No score, we've just begun. Colorado had 3 chances, then punted. Now Auburn's turn in that slot eye. Watley keeps it, goes into Colorado territory at the 42-yard line. This is the starting lineup in the front of the backfield, which we gave you. Cannon, Lorendo, Casey Taylor, Ferrier, Steele, and Spivey. Backed up by that backfield of Watley, Henley, Fuller, and Gossam. Cannon is wide, almost the full width of the field as the flanker back. Great defensive stop by number 73. Auburn has been here 4 previous times. Won 2 and lost 2. Second down, 15. Watley drills it. He's got his man, Sandy Cannon. First down.
Open in the slot that time.
All right, back live. First and 10 on the 29 for Auburn's Tigers. Henley gets a couple. Second and 9 at the 29. Again, coming through quickly is Mark Cooney. So Ed Butler now in place of Gossam at the wing. Cannon out wide to the right. Here's Watley. Slips. Got back. Actually, this is going to be a 52-yarder if you add the 10 yards into the end zone. So this will be the longest one of his career as Dave Beck will hold. And it's going to be way short. So Colorado will take over the football on the 20-yard line. Now the Golden Buffaloes with Ken Johnson at quarterback. Couple of yards by Charlie Davis. Big Ford, of course, is in the defense. Johnson has the ball tipped by Danny Sanspree, number 93. J.B. Dean split out wide to the right. He's in place of Elwood and Haggerty. Haggerty not playing, of course. Pass goes to Charlie Davis, but he's knocked down by number 99, Welch. The single safety man back about the 41-yard line. Nice high spiral kick floating down at the 36. It's fumbled and fallen on at the 34-yard line by Johnny Simmons, and that's where Auburn will take over. Your picture now out of frame. So he's okay. He was holding an ice pack on his mouth earlier. Ooh, crushing tackle, stops Henley. Henley has had 5 carries and minus 4 yards. So they go a little deeper, giving some running room to him, but still he is stopped Auburn hasn't done anything, and Colorado has 0. And there's a fumble. Fumble and recovered by Colorado, the first break of the ball game. That's the 37-yard line. Led by their senior quarterback, John Huffnagel. Tomorrow night, 9 o'clock Eastern Time. 1st and 10, Colorado at the 37. No score. Johnson throws. He's got a man down there. It is incomplete. John Keyworth. Ozell Collier has gone into wingback now. And on the draw, Charlie Davis has his heels clicked together by Bob Newton at a 52-yard field goal. That was no good. Colorado came back, then had to kick, then Auburn fumbled. Now Colorado has it. J.V. Kane at the sideline at the 34-yard line, knocked out of bounds by Dave Beck. Kenny Johnson holding. This will be a 51-yard attempt. He has won 57 yards this year, but this one is going to be short. So each team has tried a long field goal. Now, Lee, that might be kind of significant, running with 2 tight ends instead of a wide man. Here's Watley. Barely does get back to the line of scrimmage. May even be a yard short. 2nd and 11. Ball on the 19-yard line. No score. First quarter. Watley slips the ball off to Linderman, and he gets up to about the 27-yard line. And a lot of hard hitting. 3rd and 3. Quick pitch to Linderman. Too bad. If he'd gone outside, he might have gotten that first down. Beverly sails one out of there. Driving Cullen Bryant back to the 24-yard line. Boxed in. Linderman's there. Down he goes. What a hit. Goal line, which is a major penalty of holding against Colorado. Colorado has yet to make a first down on 3 possessions. Here's Kenny Johnson. Nice fake. Throws. It is intercepted. Johnny Simmons, number 27. Either team so far in a scoreless deadlock. Chris Linderman thrown for a 2-yard loss. 22 by interceptions, 8 by fumbles, and then, of course, they did block 2 punts against Alabama. So 32 turnovers that they forced. Here's Linderman getting position outside. Goes to the 20, inside the 20 to about the 19 or 18-yard line. Oh. Too much time? Might be. Delay of the game. 69 seconds to go. The first quarter. There is no score. Watley with plenty of protection. Goes to the 16 to the 15 and goes to the 13-yard line. Short of a first down, I believe. No, they say maybe have made it. Gossett comes out wide to the left. Pitch goes to Linderman. It's the end of the quarter, and there is no score. We'll be back in a moment. 2nd down, 10 to go. The ball on the 12. Linderman tries to crash through and gets his nose just about to the 10-yard line. And an Auburn fumble recovered by Colorado, but they couldn't do anything with it. And now Auburn intercepted the Colorado pass, and they still have possession. Watley looks, batted down, and number 51 coming through there was Billy Drake. But here now is Gardner Jett to try for a field goal. He missed one earlier from 52 yards. This one will be from 27 yards out. It's up and it's perfect. So Auburn Tigers have taken the lead over the favored Colorado Golden Buffaloes. It's 3-0. We've just begun the second quarter of play by virtue of a 27-yard field goal by Gardner Jett. Short kick. Taken by Gary Campbell. He somersaults his way to about the 23-yard line. 2 men in the eye are Matthews ahead of Davis. Keyworth is out to the left. Marker down as Matthews grinds through to the 27-yard line, but they may have had a little motion there. Illegal motion. During the year, Johnson only was intercepted 8 times, which is a statistic that perhaps is even more revealing. Colorado still trying to get on track on the offensive side, trailing 3-0. Sansby forces the fumble and is covered by Auburn. He's very upset with that one. because Auburn now has the ball on the Colorado 16-yard line. Everybody moving and flags all over the place. If football, every top All-America player will be in. Now with the 1st and 15, the penalty against Auburn. Watley, tip, incomplete. Sophomore. Quick pitch. Here goes Henley outside, out of bounds on the 16-yard line. 3rd down and 9. Gossam to the right. Watley going to pass. Throws it. Henley's got it on the 3-yard line. Gossam sprints out wide to the left. Auburn now 4 chances to go, 2.5 yards. Henley cracks to the 1. And Auburn has drawn first blood and now is threatening again. Watley, the sophomore quarterback, on the sneak. Hits a touchdown. His first college touchdown. And he gives Auburn a 9-0 lead. It's perfect. And Auburn has a 10-0 lead over Colorado, and we have exactly 12 minutes to go in that drive of 16 yards in 5 plays. Took only 1 minute and 20 seconds on the clock. Being stunned by Auburn, it's 10-0. Collier has to stay deep now. He is upset at the 16-yard line. Colorado with 2 turnovers, Auburn with 1, and Colorado trailing 10-0. Good hole for Bo Matthews, who gets 5 quick ones. 2nd down, about 5. Not much on that. All right, 10:52 to go in the first half, and Colorado trails 10-0. Johnson kept the ball, and I believe he's short of the first down. It is. Here's Bo Matthews for the first break of the ball game for Colorado, the longest game that they've had, to the 41-yard line. All right, the second first down now consecutively. Matthews is stopped for about a foot by Benny Sibley. 42-yard line, still in Colorado territory. 2nd down and 9. The Buffs trail 10-0. On the draw, Charlie Davis gets outside. Nice pursuit. He kept shrugging them off, as you could see, but another wave had come up. He's number 23, replacing John Keyworth. And they go to him. Johnson looks, throws too high, and is almost intercepted. Mike Neal from the 43. Stearns gets it off on a fair catch called for by Simmons at the 21-yard line. Chris Linderman is now in the backfield for Terry Henley, and he gets a couple of yards as Auburn leads 10-0 here over Colorado. Watley giving to Linderman, gets a couple of more. Certainly want you to be with us for the Hula Bowl game via satellite from Honolulu. Here's Linderman, first down, and he gets to almost the 40-yard line. He's the second from the top of your screen on the line, the down lineman. Here's Linderman going to the other side, as you suggest, Lee. 2nd down, about 5. Auburn out in front, 10-0. We're in the second quarter with 6:15 to go. Quick pitch out to Linderman. Still managed to get a couple. Rusty Fuller and Tom Gossett. Here we go. Short kick. Angling over toward the other side of the field, bounces on the 13-yard line, and Mike Fuller, number 20, gets back to the 30, goes to the 38-yard line, and he bounced out of bounds. Auburn got all of its 10 points in the second quarter to lead 10-0. Auburn in the navy blue jerseys with the burnt orange stripes, white numerals, white headgears. No gain is Bud Magram, number 71, the big 2nd and 10. Hemmy tries to go outside, gets a couple. In fact, gets up to about the 42-yard line. 3rd down and 5. Watley on a 3rd down, fires complete. First down at the 46-yard line to Mike Gates. They're both sophomores, and they'll be juniors, of course, next year. They may have a real scrap for that starting quarterback role. Here's Terry Henley getting 4 or 5 quick ones. Second down, 6. At the 41 of Colorado, Auburn on the move, leading 10-0. Watley finds an opening, and he's hit by Colin Bryant. There's a marker down on the play at Globetrotters on Saturday, January the 13th. The offside penalty costing 5. It's second down and 20. At the Auburn 45, quick pitch to Henley. Chasing him there, number 73 is Cooney. And Auburn has a 10-0 lead over Colorado. Watley back, good protection, nobody rushing. Now they close in on him. From behind, he is pulled down. Good pursuit by Mark Cooney from Denver. One of the injured players. Fair catch called for at the 30. This Auburn defense, you know, they held Alabama scoreless in the second half. They've held Colorado scoreless in the first 2 quarters. That's 4 quarters against superior competition. Not superior to them necessarily. Second down, about 5. Colorado trailing here 10-0 in the third quarter. Ball on the 35-yard line. Johnson gives it off to Davis, and again he is throttled at the line of scrimmage. Can you believe that Davis has only gained 3 yards all day on 11 carries? Good fake by Johnson. Comes outside to the 37. Quick reaction by Bill Newton. And the time keeps moving away from him. Nice high kick. Forcing Langner back. Lets it bounce. I don't believe it was touched by anybody. Auburn has 12 first downs, Colorado 6, and that was another one put up by Auburn just as we went away for our commercial message there. They measured, and Auburn did have the first downs. It was 10-0 at the half. Rusty Fuller gets to midfield. Second down and 8. Ball at midfield. Rhett Davis, number 84, split to the left. Watley keeps it. Gets 2. Davis out wide. Watley dropped. Coming through there very quickly. Great thrill to see it kind of lumbering its way up. 4th down situation. Beverly punting it down to Colin Bryant at the 11. Gets the ball in the end zone. He just does get out at the 3-yard line. Colorado will take over the ball on the 4, and they're trailing by 17 big points. Good look at Kenny Johnson, the quarterback. Got a long way to go. 96.5 yards to the Auburn goal line. Good fake. Incomplete. Keyworth had it, couldn't hold it.
Another one cost him a touchdown.
Right. Very deep is Kenny Johnson. Throws to the sideline. That's good. That's the 21. There's the reminder about next Saturday at 2:30 Central, 4 o'clock Pacific time. Incomplete. They've gotten down as far as the 27. Oh! He was right out in the open, and Bill Luca took a third down and 13. Colorado trailing 17-0 with 12 minutes to go on the ball game. Johnson hits this one right on the sidelines. First down. Rick Elwood. 11 minutes, 54 seconds to go on the ball game. Ozell Collier is split wide to the right. Big rush. Nobody there. And that's going to be intentionally grounding the pass.
Maybe Ken Johnson threw that ball away intentionally. I don't think he'd do anything like that.
11 minutes, 48 seconds to go in the ball game. Johnson. Look. It's completed. Ozell Collier gets across midfield. First down for Colorado. 11 minutes, 20 seconds to go. The screen pass, and Davis falls down on the 42-yard line. Second down and 19 for Colorado. Ken Johnson, the quarterback. 7 minutes and 45 seconds to go, and his team is 17 points down. Incomplete. Intended for Rick Elwood on the sideline.
A third and very long.
Well, not a very bright situation. Third and 19. He's got his man, and it's Kane to the 40, but he's trying to be short, and he fumbles the ball, but I believe the ball has been blown dead. It's still short of a first down by about a yard. Colorado with the ball, but trailing. Offside, Auburn. 5-yard line of Auburn. They still haven't been able to dent that Auburn. First and 10 on the 35. Johnson looks for Keyworth. He's got him deep. 4 men down there. He's got the ball at the 7-yard line. What a catch by John Keyworth.
Keyworth running what appears to be a straight fly pattern. He just goes down and looks for the open area, comes back for the ball. Oh, what a beauty. We may see it again.
All right, here we go. First and goal to go for Colorado. Frustrated so far in scoring, but now with a golden opportunity. Pass driven all the way back to the 17-yard line by David Langner. 4-yard loss on that play to Kane. Quick pitch goes back to Keyworth. Charlie Davis, and he's ripped to the ground by Mike Neal. Got Matthews and Davis back behind Johnson in the yard. Johnson throws. It is incomplete. Skids to the ground in the end zone. From the 23, a 33-yard attempt is up, and it's good. And Colorado is finally on the scoreboard. After 15 seconds of play, they have finally scored. 1 to go in the ball game, and Auburn has a 14-point lead. Back in a moment. Error, what it was called by an automatic switching company between Atlanta and Washington to just the equipment. Glad to know that. David Langner returning the kickoff to the 31 or 32-yard line. First and 10 for the War Eagles, the Auburn Tigers. Rusty Fuller, second down and 8. 6:58 to go in the ball game. Loss of about Terry Henley. The game. Nice fake into the line. And time will become a factor, of course, to the Scholar, I guess, at football. Fair catch called for, wanting to make sure is Cullen Bryant at the 25. And now playing defense against Colorado with 5:35 to go. Colorado 75 yards away from the goal line. Incomplete. They lose the 2 defensive ends, though, Sansbury and Welch. They'll be hard to replace. Second and 10. Complete to Charlie Davis. Bill Luca, number 52, making the stop. Third down and 8. Auburn leading 17-3. Quick pitch to Charlie Davis. Well, he waited for that block. Fumble was recovered by Auburn. Denny Sibley, number 78.